Right. So we are going to be live now again. Okay. And
You want us to confess breaking the precepts on live Facebook Live?
we're
Like I
all
don't like Facebook Live.
we're all going to confess.
No, I'm okay. My mom is watching.
Okay. So yesterday I asked you another stories for the Adinnadana, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yep.
So I want to hear the stories. I want to hear the stories from
ทั้งตัวเลย
for Adinnadana.
ทั้งตัว you first
Okay, who wants to go first? Stealing. So Adinnadana means not to take what is not given. Yeah, and now I want to hear the stories from you. Who wants to tell the story first?
ทั้งตัว first
Okay. The
Okay.
story is same I tell before นะ
don't do this
มีเรื่องเดียวเลยครับ I have only story นะ about
Okay.
the Adinnadana
Okay.
ครับ
What is the story?
The story that when I in the high school
Hmm.
I go to the
I went
ผมดู
to.
คำว่าค้างแรม I went to เขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะครับ ไปค้างคืนที่โรงแรมที่โรงเรียนนะครับ
Stay overnight.
Stay overnight at the school
Uh-huh.
and that evening one evening I go to the shop the
I went to
convenience
shop.
store
I went to shop.
I went to convenience store
Okay.
I went to shop I went to the convenience store and I pay the thing already and I go out and then I just นึกขึ้นได้
I realized.
I realized I forgot one thing but it's not important but uh, but I want it ใช่ไหม and they, and I go back I went back to the store and I see it's a long queue a lot of queue is too long the queue is too long I just at the moment I just grab it and I want to just grab it and go out because it's not too much money มันเขาเรียกว่าอะไรมัน
Not
ถูก
expensive. Not
ใช่ไหม
expensive.
cheap
it's not too expensive yes just 20 baht and I just grab it and go to the door and then I just realize again because if the the
cashier
the thing
เชียร์
ใช่ cashier will respond to it cashier to pay for it by themselves
Yeah, cashier has to pay.
Really?
cashier has to pay
Wisdom. Uh-huh.
when the product is lost ใช่ไหม cashier ก็ต้อง they will pay for it when I realize that I just and I go to the someone in the queue and ฝากเขาจ่ายอะครับ and give the money to him for to pay for me
เขาจ่ายอย่างเงี้ยเราพูดว่าไงอะเจ้าคะท่านสุชน
I ask someone to pay it for me.
I ask someone to pay for me
to pay for me
ครับ เท่านี้ครับ this is all
How old were you that time?
Oh, maybe ถ้ามัธยมปลาย maybe 12 maybe 12 13
No, so
อืม
you
มัธยมต้นมั้งใช่ป่ะ
ประ
มั
มาณ
ธยมปลายมันต้อง
อ๋อ
17
ใช่ประมาณ
You
15
tried to do the right thing at
15
least.
16
so you are a good boy from the early age.
18อืม
Very nice.
Nice story. So you almost break the rule, but you didn't at the end because your
Yes.
conscience, your conscience told you stop. It's not good. Somebody is gonna take a responsibility. That's very good.
thank
Ah,
you ค่ะ
okay. Monit.
อ๋อท่านข่าว
Okay.
for the second
Okay.
It's similar to Ajahn Tua's story, but I wasn't that good. I just took it. Started when I was very little. I think like 9. When I went to a shop with the granddad, and the shopkeeper was looking away, I would steal chocolate, small chocolates, and then I stole from shops.
chocolate
Yeah. I haven't done it since I was an adult.
Okay. You understand? ท่านตัว What ท่านอาจารย์ท่านทิดดาม said?
I hear same to me but it's a chocolate that I understand
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
ใช่
Okay.
chocolate
Okay. Monit.
when I was young maybe 8 years old I stole money from piggy bank piggy bank of my older brother.
Okay.
Okay. I opened the bottom of piggy tank maybe 2 or 3 baht per day.
Very clever.
So like
and spend but I'm a good girlนะ. I spend money for rent the book. So I like reading to rent the book or maybe for some candy, some food. But one day my mother she grabbed the piggy tank and know that it's very light lightweight. Yeah.
So you were taking too much.
Maybe น่าจะใส่ก้อนหินแทนเนาะ
Me and my sister together, we conspired to take all the money from the piggy bank in the house. Like change. So together we slowly broke it open because there was no lid, and then took all the money. And we shared it.
Yes, when my mother know she punish me, hit my hand or maybe bottom.
Yeah, when my parents found out as well, they asked us who did it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know.
After that I don't do that again. เจ็บเลยเจ็บ very painful.
Okay. Good. So that is Adinnadana, right? Now let me share the screen.
Teacher, you don't have story.
Oh, I am very bad. I was very bad.
Please tell us
Oh, you want to hear
about 1 or 2 stories.
about this one? So maybe about 13, 14 years old, when I was associating with my friends, those who normally smoke and take what's called a marijuana. Yeah. And then my friends told me to get some money, right? And I didn't have a money, and we didn't have money. We were very poor. So, and then one of my friends told me to get the bowl of rice and sell it. So that's how you will get the money. And I stole a bowl of rice.
A bag of rice.
This bear. This bowl. It's one bowl.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And one bowl of rice. So, and I went to sell it. And I managed to sell it, but somehow this shopkeeper was close to my mother, so he told my mother, and after that, my mother know that I have stolen this bowl of rice, but she didn't say anything, until my father comes back. So, and then she told my father that I have stolen a bowl of rice and sell it. So, and my father tied me with the post in the house, and everybody went for dinner. And I was hungry, and I couldn't have a dinner. And then after halfway through having a dinner, my father told my mother to give me a food just in front of me, which I cannot eat. I can. I was tired, and I was crying. So that was my story. Yeah. And then middle of the night, I think my sister came, sister or mother, I don't remember now. I think my sister came. Came because my father told her to feed me, and released me, and I ate food. So that was my story, stealing bag of rice or bowl of
And
rice.
after that,
Never rice.
okay.
And never associate with those friends. I stopped going with them.
Oh, good.
Stopped going
มี
with
เพื่อนไม่ดี
yeah, yes. Okay, so this is the sila that we were talking, and we started yesterday, and this is how many types of a sila, yeah. So there's a chula sila, majjhima sila, adi sila, and in chula sila we are talking about the 5 precepts, and in 5 precepts we yesterday talked about panatipata. There's one more thing that I wanted to ask. How many kinds of a sila? Do you know? How many kinds
ช
of
นิดของศีล
What do you mean?
ก็เมื่อกี้ 3 ไม่ใช่เหรอเจ้าค่ะ 3
There's a 5 precepts. So I mean there is a precept, 5 precepts.
อ๋อ 8 precept อย่างเงี้ยใช่ไหม 5 precept 8
10
precept
precepts,
and ศีล
200,
ของมั้ง
227 precepts,
300.
แล้วก็
311.
300
Okay.
ของแม่ชีของภิกษุณี
Yeah. Okay, so this is normally known precepts in Buddhism. Okay.
The Mahayana, how do they have?
They are different. This is only in Theravada. Okay. So this is
เทน
5
เทน
precepts,
นี่
8 precepts. Sorry.
เทนนี่ for สามเณรเหรอเจ้าค่ะ
Samanera,
10 precept
Samaneri, Mechi,
อ๋อ
Sila Mata, Tilase.
Sila Mata.
So Sila Mata,
แล้วมาตัง
Sila Mata.
Sila Mata in Sri Lanka. Okay.
Patasilmani.
อ๋อคือแม่ชีของศรีลังกา
Ah,
ศรีลมาตา means nan in ศรีลังกา
yes.
อ๋อ not
Yeah.
Tilase. Tilase in Burma. Yeah. Guruma in Nepal or Anagarika.
อะไรอ่ะ
Anagarika.
อ
And
นาคาอันนี้อ่านอะไรเจ้าค่ะทีรัสวีเหรอ
Tilase,
ของอินเบอร์มา
Burma, Tilase, Guruma or
ที
Anagarika.
รัชีทีรัชี
In Thailand?
In Thailand, no. In Thailand, 8 precept, Mechi.
Mechi.
Mechi,
แม่ชี
yeah. Siladhara. Not Siladhara. Mechi. What else? Mechi.
พราหมณ์เหรอครับ
นาคได้ไหมนาคเหรอ
Pram. Mechi Pram.
ใช่ครับ
Yeah, so it's
อ๋อ
Mechi
ไม่ใช่ค่ะ
temporary Mechi.
Part-time basis.
เราก็ใช้ว่านันไม่ใช่เหรอเจ้าค่ะ
That's the real name for Mechi Pram.
Patasilmani is
Yeah. Athasil many.
Mata.
Many. Okay. That's
Yeah.
in Sri Lanka. Okay.
เราจะสีแล้วมัน
Also known Uposatha
โบสถศีล
Sila. Okay.
โบสถศีล
Are there men who take 8 and 10 precepts in Thailand as well?
Yeah, that's Mechi Pram.
Mechi Brown is for men.
No. For men, observing 8 precepts, what do you call?
ศีลแปด
ผู้ชายที่ถือศีล 8เรียกอะไร
นาคเหรอครับ
ฮะ
ผู้ชายที่ถือศีลแปด
นาคก่อนบวชครับ
ไม่ใช่ นาคไม่ใช่
ก็อุบาสกอ่ะ
Upasok.
อุบาสกไม่ใช่เหรอเจ้าค่ะ
ป้าขาว
อ๋อ เรียกผ้าขาว
Upasaka Mahatya.
เหมือนชีปลาขาวเนี่ย
Okay. What about 227 rule?
Goose.
มัง
ภิกษุ
Piku. And what about 321?
ภิกขุณี
ภิกษุณี
Pikuni.
ภิกขุณี
Yeah. Okay. So this is monk. And this is nun. In English, also known as sister,
Matron.
Sorry, holy sister.
Holy. Holy.
Holy sister.
That is another
Holy
one.
sister
เออ
เรียกเหมือนแม่ชีในศาสนาคริสต์อย่างเงี้ยเหรอเจ้าค่ะ
ใช่ไง
ว่าข้างนอก
Okay. Okay, so this is the type of a sealer. Okay. And now we are working on okay, so Adinnadana. Okay, conditions to fulfill. Now let's go similar to the word. This I can't. Can you copy?
ครับ ตอนนี้ไม่อยู่ครับ ไปน้ำโจรครับ ไปกับยินนี้ก็กลับแล้วครับ
So Adinnadana.
มีแค่บางคนที่ไปค้างครับ แต่ว่าอาจารย์กลับ
So Adinna and Dinna.
อยู่ครับ
Okay, Adinna.
Yep.
Okay. Adinna means not given. Okay. Adinna means not given.
not
ใช่
given
นะครับอ๋อ
Dana
ยังไม่ตอบกลับมาเลยครับ ใช่ครับ
not given given
น่าจะ
not Adinna. Not permitted or not given. Okay.
not given offering
จริงครับ
not given
So that's why here undertake the precept of refraining from taking what is not given. Yeah. So this says not given. Adinnadana. Dana means giving. Yeah. And Adinna, not permitted or haven't got permission. Right.
prohibited
Mm-hmm.
prohibited
So that's why the second precepts is known as not just the stealing, okay? Not stealing. The second precept is not just the stealing, but it is about taking which is not given. So stealing is something that you took,
so even
so nobody sees you.
so even finders keepers doesn't work
Okay. So sometimes you can take in front of other people thinking that they will not say to you anything, and that is also Adinnadana. Yeah. Yeah, in front of other people, and that you know that that is belong to them, and you still take it. That is Adinnadana, because that is their property. Yeah.
oh he's going up and taking it
Yeah. What about you are strong and you are tall, and a child is having a fruit or chocolate, and you want to have it too, and you take it from her, and then she afraid to complain, What do you think? Is that Adinnadana or not?
Yes.
Hmm?
ใช่
Yes.
yes
Why?
It's not given ครับ
เนี่
Yeah.
ย
So that
taking
is
what is not given
so that is also taking, yeah, prohibited or not given, but you have taken. That is also violation of precepts too. Yeah. And then what about you went to someone's house,
อืม
yeah, and you know that these belongings belong to that person, and that person again prepared for you. He or she is going to give it to you on the way back, but he hasn't said to you that this is belongs to you, and you know in your heart that that is belongs to you, that is going to be yours, but he hasn't given it to you, and on the way back, before he says that you can take away, this is yours, but you take it away. What do you think? Do you think that is Adinnadana or not?
yes
ใช่
Why?
yes ครับ
Why?
It's not given เหมือนเดิม
ใช่ no no words for permit
Yes.
he
So
didn't say
see, this is taking only what is given is not breaking the rule. Expecting only what is given is not breaking the rule. By not stealing abides in purity, so you are pure and you have no fear at all. Okay? And this stealing takes place by oneself and by others. And here, others means you ask someone to take it or hide it, helping to take that object away. Also stealing. Okay? It is not that, oh, I didn't do that, but I asked someone to do it. So that's also breaking the rule. Okay? And then what object that we take, so it's belong to other, and then things that is protected and things that is belong to the community, and these are the objects that we should not take. So belongs to other, it's easy to understand. Yeah, it's not given permission. Protected, here something that is protected by a group of people, or an organization or any individual, protected, but not belongs to that person, not belongs to anyone, but it is protected by that person or that group of people. That object also known as belongings to others.
Like artifacts.
Artifacts, yeah. Any artifacts or anything that is belong to the temple.
Everything in the British Museum.
Yeah, everything in the British Museum. Okay.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, they took it from protected people. It was, so it's okay if we take it.
Okay. So that is protected. And then a community. So it's belong to community. Anything that is belongs to community also regarded as objects of prohibition. Prohibited object.
So like, it's pretty funny, but like toilet paper in public toilets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like in unis.
Yes.
So some people decide to just nick it because they don't have to buy toilet paper.
Okay, so that is these are also, if you take it away, then you are violating the precepts. So that's why it's not a simple task. Okay, in order to be free, it's a lot. That's why in Thailand, there is a tradition. You remember tradition? And during the Songkran, Sang JD, building a JD from sand. You remember the tradition? Why do you think that sand JD in a Songkran day making in the temple?
The
ขน
community
ทราย
together.
คืนวัด
Hmm?
ขนทรายคืนวัดใช่ไหมครับ
ใช่ Why?
Oh.
Why do you make that?
อ๋อ the ทราย the sand ติดรองเท้าออกไปอะครับ
Okay,
the
explain,
sand
explain in English.
the sand
อ๋อ
เขาใช้คำว่าอะไรอ่ะ
ไม่ถึงว่า
หมายถึงว่า
This
when we go to temples ใช่ไหม
Mm-hmm.
There are sands that
in the shoe
that stick stick in the floor of shoes ใช่ไหมพื้นรองเท้าอ่ะ ใช้อย่างนี้ถูกไหมอ่ะ there are sands stick on the floor of shoes and when we go out from temple ใช่ไหม so when Songkran day I take ขนทรายเข้าวัดอ่ะ I take sand into temple and make it like JD
is it a
ใช่ว่า
big one?
Okay.
ข่าวไม่รู้เรื่อง
So, do you understand?
Is build a sand shady?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why? Do you understand?
not really.
Anyone can explain clearly?
มาช่วยกัน
ไม่มี
One
เดี๋ยว
more.
มีฟรี
One
เดี๋ยว
more
เปิด
time.
dictionary ก่อนครับ
You do this to me all the time, so
เนี่ยท่านข่าว because some sands stick with our shoes
when go out
when we go out
ใช่ครับ
of temple to the home so it looks like stealing ใช่ไหม stealing sand from temple
oh, I see. Yeah, so like with the sand stuck in the shoe, so you are returning the favor. I mean, returning it back. That's nice.
oh, you very smart to understand me
It feels nice.
Okay, so that means traditionally we have a belief that anything belongs to the temple, and that means a community. We shouldn't take even the small things. The consequences of taking that can be very big. And there is a stories of taking things from the temple, and by the time when they died, reborn in the skull and naraka, right? Awful state below human beings. That's why there is stories of this, and as a result, in Thailand, ancestors have carefully used this tradition to pay it back. So there is a saying that intentionally or unintentionally, whatever I have taken from the temple, even the dusts that stuck in my shoes went away from the temple, I am returning with these sands as a payback, and asking for the forgiveness. And meanwhile, that is also paying respect to the Buddha, as a form of paying respect to the Buddha after you have purified yourself. And that's why it's a beautiful story and a beautiful tradition that is practiced in Thailand. Otherwise, we do not know. Sometimes we come to the temple and we took it without asking permission from the monks, thinking that, oh, this is belongs to the temple. Everyone has a right to have it. Yeah, and with this they will take it, and later, without knowing, they have stolen, so broke this rule, and the possibilities, if they are doing again and again, possibilities that they may reborn in a Peter's world. That is why it's a way of repaying or saying forgiveness. Okay.
That reminds me, I need to return 2 books to Amaravati.
Yeah, so like that.
6 years
ท่าน
ago.
สุชนท่านสุชนที่เราก็ต้องเป็นชำระหนี้สงฆ์ใช่ป่ะ
Yes.
return
Yeah.
for
That's why it's called
pay.
chamrani, and that's why in Thai tradition, people, whenever they come to the temple or whenever they are staying in a temple, they always offer something in a form of paying a debt to the sangha. Doesn't matter how small that amount is, or doesn't matter how small that work is, they will do it in a form of a paying back to the temple.
My mother always told me to pay
So that's
back.
Do you do this for Songkran? Do you do the sand chedi here as well?
We don't do here at this moment, but Chamrani Song, that is paying debt to the Sangha, as normally Thai people does every time, especially if they are staying overnight. They normally pay for like saying, okay, Chamrani Song, that means paying a debt to the temple for allowing me to use the space, electricity, food, like that.
So like a little donation for the costs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's voluntary, totally.
Voluntary, yes. Just to, not taking advantage or not taking as a form of a stealing, which is not given.
Yeah. So not taking this opportunity for free rent and food.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Any stories you want to tell? Can you explain how do you do the Songkran festival, making the sand shady? Tantua?
Can you please make a cup of
ไม่เคยเลย I never done it before.
No.
เอาสงกรานต์ไอจัดสเปซไอจัดเวทอย่างเดียวครับ
โอเค
เปียกอย่างเดียวเหรอ
ใช่ครับกับถ้าจริงๆแล้วก็คือกับเมาด้วยครับ ร้านอาหารผมร้านที่ผมทำมันเป็นร้านไอ้นั่นครับ มันเป็นร้านขายเหล้าไงร้านที่ผมทำอ่ะ
English.
The restaurant I used to work อ่ะ it's a bar
อ๋อ
ครับ
บาร์เลย
เป็นไวน์บาร์ครับเป็นบาร์เซลเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะไวน์เซล่าครับใช่เพราะฉะนั้นสงกรานต์เทศกาลเรียกว่าเทศกาลทุกเทศกาลดีกว่าก็จะเมาครับคุยแสดงว่ามีเรื่องเล่าในเรื่องสุดท้ายแล้วใช่ไหม
เซลเหล้าปั่นอะไรเงี้ยเหรอเจ้าคะ
ไม่ครับเป็นออกฝรั่งครับไม่ใช่ไทยเลยครับเป็นบาร์แบบฝั่งยุโรปอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
Okay, right. I remember when I was a novice, I went to Kalasin, Hoi Phung. Yeah, went to teach or help summer camp for 1 month summer camp. And then that falls in during the Songkran. And that was my first experience of making a sand chedi sand pagoda at the temple. So we went from the temple, we went to the river, which was very far away. Maybe it took about half an hour walking. So we walked from temple to the river, collected the sand, and every members, probably 50 people from the village, maybe more than 50, went to collect the sand in the river, and everyone took a bag of sand, came back to the temple, and we made a sand pagoda, and offer it to the temple, and asking for forgiveness from the monks, forgiveness from the Dhamma, forgiveness from the temple.
เนี่ยหมายถึงขอขมาใช่ไหมเจ้าค่ะ
Yeah. So that was my first experience of collecting sands from a river and making a pagoda and offer it. But before going to the river collecting the sands, we all enjoy, splashing the water and colors. So along the way to the to the river.
Where was this?
In Thailand.
In Bangkok?
No, in villages, Kalasin. So that was my experience. I never forget that.
Sounds very nice.
I never forget that experience. And
Very
that's why
funny.
I feel very connected to Kalasin, Hoi Phung. Yeah.
ห้วยพึ่ง
Yes.
ชื่อ
Hoi
ห้วย
Phung,
พึ่ง
อำเภอ Hoi Phung.
อืม
The village name is Nong Ibut. Very remote village. Yeah.
โอ้
Very
จำ
remote.
แม่น
I remember perfectly. Anyway, right. So, and then this Adinnadana, see here 4 words: stealing, bullying, corruption, and by force. That is also taken as a stealing. Okay? Breaking the second rule in the 5 precepts. Stealing with
see when banks
in
the recession they took people's pensions and they invested it and lost it, and a lot of very poor old people were left with no pension once. It's like, I mean, but it's legal according to the law to do that. And these banks, when they lost all the money, the government paid them back, but the poor people never got their money. And this is in the UK and America. But sometimes the law will say it's not stealing, but it's still stealing morally.
Yeah, morally stealing.
So
because people didn't permit them to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, in order to fulfill, or people normally see 5 precepts as a stealing or things not given and you take it, but actually according to the Buddha's teachings, it's about bully too. You bully someone and take away.
Isn't that what the government does with our taxes?
Yeah.
If you don't pay, you gotta go to jail.
บูลลี่นี่ท่านสุชนบูลลี่นี่ไม่ได้หมายถึงว่าคำพูดอย่างเดียวหรอ
ไม่ใช่ no not just the คำพูด not just the words. You can bully, like, push them away and take away things.
You can threaten to throw them in jail.
Threatening and taking it away, like, and that's a bully. And that is also like the story I told you. A child is eating a sweet and you took it away, so that's a bully. And a corruption, this is a big topic. Corruption is also stealing, and you're making so you're breaking the second precepts.
Stealing from the community.
Yeah, so that's a stealing from a community, or not just the community, stealing individually too.
Stealing protected stuff, stealing, just pure stealing.
And then a force. by force you are taking, and so that is also breaking the rule.
It's like invading a country.
Okay, so that's second precept. Do not think that this is just taking things which is not given, but it comes under these bully, corruption by force as well. Okay. So, do you have any stories to tell? Corruption or force or bully? Tantua, do you have any story?
No,
No? No corruption?
no corruption.
Monit?
Yeah, I think when I give some money uh, to เดี๋ยวเจ้าหน้าที่ใช้คำว่าอะไรเจ้าค่ะ
The police.
เจ้าหน้าที่
เจ้าหน้าที่ที่ดินน่ะเจ้าหน้าที่ที่ดิน
civilian.
When I give money to civilian for ทำเรื่องให้มันเร็วๆอ่ะ
That is
ทำเรื่องเอกสารน่ะเจ้าค่ะ
you're helping them to be corrupt.
So you are to a civil servant.
Yeah, civil servant.
But this, without doing it in our countries, you can't really get anything done. It's like that's an excuse, but you have to wait for years and years and years to get anything done.
ท่านการพูดว่าอะไรนะ civil servant เหรอคะ
Civil servant.
You are helping corruption, helping to destroy your country.
So,
I never do that again. Just wait. แต่ก่อนใจร้อน
Yeah, 3 ways of stealing. 1 way, taking away, hiding, corruption, breaking, took and run away, and beat and secretly taking away. So here, hiding and breaking. Breaking, like Monit took only one baht from the piggy bank that people do not see.
But she break.
Or it's like you have a big, like many, or just the one piece that you can break it, and you just took little bit of that. That is also stealing. And then
อย่างขนมก็เหมือนกันใช่ไหมเจ้าค่ะ
yes,
บีออกไปนิดนึง
it's like a roti. You have a piece of roti, it was left, and if you take all, then the owner may be upset, but if you take a little, owner will not be upset. So you just took it, piece of it,
Just
little you take away, and that is also stealing.
I used to do that a lot. Just taking a small slice, tiny slice. It's okay.
Yeah.
If I write in the paper for permission of owner ได้ไหม
No.
Well, like I
No.
half a roti.
ขอโรตีกิน1 ชิ้น เขียนไว้อะ
Not like a credit card, you know.
Okay. So that is, and also hiding. So thought of a hiding is also comes under it too, because when you see that object and you have a fear that if I take it now, they may find me, so you hide it somewhere and thinking that I will come back later to collect it.
So when it comes to us, like let's say someone gives us a dana, like a nut packet of nuts or something, or chocolate, and it's now Sangika, it belongs to the Sangha, and you decide to hide it somewhere in a cupboard.
So only for me.
Yeah, only for me.
So
I
that
think
that is also stealing.
Mm.
Any thought of hiding away, any thought of this greed, that is regarded as a stealing. And by force and extort, force, and it's like killing, taking away, and use weapons, and then faking. So that's also, and robbing and cheating, that's also comes under the stealing. Okay, so stealing is not a small thing as we think. It comes a lot of things there. Now, in order to fulfill stealing, we have to have an object, yeah, and we have to have intention to steal it, or intention to take it away without the person know it, yeah. And then here, intention and use. You have an intention to hide it away, or intention to take it away, and you have taken away, but you haven't used it, then that doesn't count. Right? You have intention to steal, but you didn't take it, then doesn't count. Right? Anything. Oh, there is an object and you have an intention, but you do not do anything, then doesn't count. Okay. So, how many conditions do you think there are to fulfill the second precepts?
1. No.
Huh? How many?
5.
5. Okay. What are the 5 conditions?
1.
องค์ประกอบ
knowing รู้ว่ามีเจ้าของ knowing knowing อะไรอะ is belonging belonging to someone อ๋อ second ตั้งใจอะ have intention
Now, ท่านตัว what are they? องค์ประกอบ
intention to take it ครับ
take it
แล้วก็ try to do that ครับ ใช่ป่ะ มีความพยายาม try to do
effort อ๋อ
see
and get it ครับ and get it with effort เหรอ ครับ
Okay. Succeed in the effort.
no permission ด้วยใช่ไหม
Or use it.
success to have it
success
success ใช่ success ก่อนเนี่ย number 4เนี่ย put อะไรอะ put
forth effort to take it
แปล what's the meaning for อันเนี้ย
ลงมือกระทำ
put forth หรอ
Yeah, okay, so these are the 5 conditions. Knowing it belongs to someone else. This first, it should be this one. It is belong to someone else. And knowing it belongs to someone else. And there is an intention to take it. And put forth effort to take it. and succeed.
Even knowing it means even having a doubt.
Yeah.
Fulfills.
Yeah. So that
ถ้าเราไม่รู้
ถ้าเราไม่รู้
ถ้าเราไม่รู้ว่ามันมีเจ้าของ
ไม่มีคำว่าไม่รู้ ของก็คือรู้แล้ว everyone knows things is not belongs to me. Okay. Yeah, that's all. That's correct.
ท่านสุชน ถ้าสมมุติว่าของมันหน้าตาเหมือนกัน เช่น ของเรากับของเขาแต่ว่า เราเข้าใจว่าอันนั้นเป็นของเรา คือ there are two things that that same
So
character น่ะ
belong. This is
เหมือน
object.
หยิบสลับกันเงี้ยนะ
ใช่ เราก็ไม่ผิดใช่ไหมเนาะ
Has a belong.
น่าจะครับ
Object belongs to.
It's okay.
No, in that case, okay. Because you have no intention, you see, and you know that that is belongs to you. Yeah. Suppose two objects are similar, and one object is yours. Yeah. So two objects are similar. One is yours, and then accidentally you took someone else, thinking that that is yours. Then that is okay, not violating, because you have no intention to steal.
Yeah.
You have no intention to steal because you know that that object it belongs to you, and you simply took your belonging, but accidentally just happened that.
So let's say in this case, like you go up to the fourth step, but you fail in taking it, you still commit an akusal, right? Because you have the greed and you have a thought and you put forth action, but even if you don't complete it, it's not as grave, but you still
maybe, but it's not breaking the rule.
okay.
But if you suppose this is an object, and then you have intention to take it, even just lifting is count.
Okay. So let's say I was going and then you hit my hand away.
Yeah, and then okay.
You're just incompetent at stealing.
Yeah.
So if you were going to rob a bank and the police comes and gets you, before you steal everything, you don't break the rule. Okay.
Okay.
But still there is an akusal. It's not as grave.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the precept number 2. Okay, that's Adinnadana. Any stories to tell on this now? Any question?
มีที่ผมเรียนมามันแบบสิ่งนั้นต้องมีมูลค่าด้วยอย่างนี้ขึ้นอยู่กับว่ามันคืออะไรครับ
Pardon?
Oh, it must have a value.
Value. Yeah, but that's just in the Patimokkha, right? 5 massacres.
ที่พระเขาห้ามของตั้งแต่อะไรนะ กี่มาศกใช่ไหมอะไรนะ Pardon
5 massacre.
5 massacre.
Nobody knows what that really is, though.
And how much?
How much? Maybe 500 baht.
500 บาทเลยเหรอ
Or maybe 5,000. Maybe 5,000 baht.
Maybe 5 million. So you. No, I'm joking. Nobody knows the inflation rate and the exchange currency rate from massacres to baht. Just that's just it's better just not to steal at all.
Yeah.
Not worry about the value. But if you even if it's below the value, it's still an offense, but only if it's above the value, you're a parajika. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
อืม
So
ปริมาสุกะ
this is Adinnadana. Yeah.
อื
So
ม
I undertake the precept of refraining from taking that what is not given. So that means not taking these in these ways.
อ๋อ
Yeah.
ท่านสุชน
Yes.
you remember my story
Ah,
that I write wrong number of income
yes.
that's it นะใช่ไหม where I have a violation of this precept ใช่ไหม
Yes.
Okay
Ah,
and I don't do that again
you're hiding.
Mm.
อืมอืม
Yeah.
So in this case, does your income belong to the government, or the tax belong to? I mean, in a way, it's because they pay for everything you live on, and
Yeah.
you're paying the money back.
Yeah.
But you're saying you're hiding the money and not paying them.
Yeah.
So that's still
Yeah.
okay.
It's like the amount of work you do, you are paid. Similarly, government is doing their work for the safety and development of the country.
Sorry.
Okay, and in that case, we are simply hiding the payments. So that's how it's comes under this stealing.
Okay.
อืม
I was
Oh.
thinking, because I don't agree with the war in UK, does Iraq and Afghanistan and Syria, the war. So I always thought when I pay my taxes, this money is going to buy weapons and to kill people and steal things from these countries.
อืม
So in a way, I don't agree with paying taxes because it will go for the war. But also, I want to pay taxes because, and I never cheat my taxes because I go to school here for free. I go to NHS, the hospital for free, and road for everything.
อืม
So it's hard to decide exactly if, in a way, the government is stealing because I don't agree with my money going to kill people.
อืม อืม
I think there should be a choice for citizens to say, okay, I don't want my tax money to go for war. I guess that's how you
I
vote.
understand
Yeah.
good ท่านคาน you say slowly like that so I can understand
Okay.
Okay.
yeah yesterday you say you smash chameleon that's right
Yeah, when I was very small.
and what other kind for
I
the first
I ate a lot of ants when I was a kid because there is this small red ant in Sri Lanka which tastes very sour.
oh
It will be sweet
when
and sour in Sri Lanka. It's
mm,
like a red ant, and they taste a little sweet and sour. So I ate. ate
ตัวอะไรนะแวนเหรอ you said แวนเหรอ
Mod.
ฮะ
Mod.
มด
Yeah.
อ๋อ ant
yeah.
I just ate it in the morning
What ant? Oh.
with milk
Is that like a breakfast cereal in Thailand?
No, you can eat red ants.
Are they alive when you?
Yeah.
ยำอ่ะ
Oh,
red
okay,
ant
okay, fair
ย
enough. Like a
ำ
chutney.
ยำไข่มด
Yeah.
I ate them alive. I just picked them up and shut them in my mouth.
อืม
I was only
ครับ
like, I don't know, 5, maybe 6. But after I smashed the chameleon, my granddad hit me, told me never to kill again. And I never kill except for mosquito and
อืม
fly and cockroach.
ไทยฟู้ดไทยอ่ะไม่เอาละก็ได้ กำลังจะพูดเรื่องฟู้ด
Okay. Right. Okay. I think we have to stop here now and we'll see tomorrow. Make sure you have some stories for the third precepts.
No.
โอ้ยเธอที่เสร็จ
Third precept, Kame
Need that.
Sutachara. Okay? And we will study this tomorrow.
I told it already
You can find another one.
oh
Okay?
teacher please show me your finger
My finger is, yeah.
Better now.
but open the gauze
It's okay. It's better now.
and what color of finger เป็นสีอะไรแล้วอ่ะเจ้าคะ
Okay, it's okay. Okay. That's
ยัง
all.
ดำอยู่ป่ะ
Huh?
ยังดำอยู่ไหมนิ้ว your finger อะ
Recording.